Ladies and gentlemen, after the impeachment of Rigathi Gachagua, people knew very well that now Ruto was going for his allies. And Ndindi Nyoro was perceived to be one of the allies of Rigathi Gachagua. And everyone else, just like me and others, expected that Ndindi Nyoro was going to be kicked out of being the chair of the the Budget Appropriations Committee. Now, despite the rumors going around, William Ruto and his men took time to take this action. But eventually, it has come to happen because Ndindi Nyoro was kicked out of that seat and he was just now put to be a member, and Samuel Atandi took over as the chairperson of the Budget Appropriations Committee in Parliament. Now, Ndindi Nyoro has been quiet all through until today, where he held a press conference speaking about his ouster from that seat. But now, on this video here today, I want to take you through on two perspectives as far as Ndindi Nyoro's drama is concerned. But before I take you through, please, if this is the first time you're watching my videos here, please make sure that you subscribe, like, and comment, because that is the best support you can always give this channel. Let me start by saying that Ndindi Nyoro has been confusing all over. He never speaks about anything. Nobody knows what he's thinking. Nobody knows his plan. But now I have two perspectives, as I have just mentioned, on why I feel strong that Ndindi Nyoro is having some hidden plan. The first one is this. It could be true that Ndindi Nyoro is being kicked out of that seat by William Ruto just because either not voting for Rigathi Gachagua's impeachment or to be alleged to be a close ally of Rigathi Gachagua. And Ndindi Nyoro's behavior, it's simply based on the fact that he wants to understand what the ground wants and probably align himself to the right team for 2027. That is very clear. Why am I saying that is also possible? It's because all allies, not just Ndindi Nyoro, plus many others in parliament who are allied to Rigathi Gachagua, they're being kicked out of various positions within the committees of parliament. And actually, even Malala, who was Rigathi Gachagua's ally, was also kicked out of the Secretary General seat of the UDS party. So in a nutshell, as we speak today, Ndindi Nyoro could just be a victim of the repercussions of Rigathi Gachagua's actions while in government and even after being in government. It was expected that Ndindi Nyoro, just like many other MPs who are loyal to President William Ruto, was to vote in support of the Finance Bill 2024. But we saw his speeches across. Ndindi Nyoro was giving statements that looked to be very neutral. He is saying in one occasion that people the adjustments must be made based on the people's needs. And many other statements that literally showed that he was not here, neither there. So therefore, Ndindi Nyoro could just be suffering like any other MP who is allied to former Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua. Also, we have to say that William Ruto has been ensuring that all politicians from the Mount Kenya region, especially those who look like they are the future leaders, are cut, their horns are cut early enough. And Ndindi Nyoro, based on his performance, probably William Ruto can target him to ensure that he does not rise above the horizon. Because as we speak today, they have plans beyond 2027. With Raila Amolo Odinga, or even William Ruto himself, he has plans beyond 2027. So therefore, it's possible that, as we speak today, Ndindi Nyoro could just be a victim of William Ruto's plan, which included even the impeachment of Rigathi Gachagua back in October last year, 2024. So therefore, that could be genuine. And the behavior of him being quiet, not speaking so much about politics, not finger pointing, pointing fingers here and there, just basically to study the ground and put himself in order for 2027. But however, I also have a second thought here, that indeed, which is my second perspective, Ndindi Nyoro could be probably a project of President William Ruto. Some of you might think maybe probably I'm insane, but let me tell you this. We remember back after when the rumors started that Rigathi Gachagua was not in good terms with President William Ruto, we realized that Ndindi Nyoro actually, together with many other MPs like Oscar Sudi, many of the MPs allied to President William Ruto, very close allies, moved across the country, going to Kambani, coming to Kisii here, going to various parts of this country, donating. And in all those occasions, we saw Ndindi Nyoro donate huge amounts of money, 1 million plus. And people started talking about him becoming the running mate for President William Ruto come 2027. It got to an extent where Rigathi Gachagua seriously got agitated. And that's how actually he started campaigning in the Mount Kenya region, calling that ya vijana wa sahi wanatumika vibaya to fight him within the mountain region. And that's how literal how Rigathi Gachagua started campaigning in the mountain, looking for his space, and stopped being loyal to President William Ruto. He even accused some of the allies of President William Ruto for simply, actually, to put it in his own words, he was saying that wanawapandisha ndio watamwambia wewe utakuwa rais, wewe utakuwa deputy, and such kind of statements. So that means that at that point, it was very clear that William Ruto had given an okay, because such kind of a thing cannot happen without William Ruto's okay. So William Ruto had already given an okay for Ndindi Nyoro to be elevated for 2027. How it disappeared, nobody knows. Nobody knows about that. And if you check on this critically, Ndindi Nyoro has been very quiet, not speaking anything against President William Ruto, not speaking anything against Rigathi Gachagua. So here is where he becomes now a probable mole of President William Ruto in the mountain region. How? Ndindi Nyoro positions himself to look like he's not allied to any of them, first of all, so that he cannot agitate the supporters of William Ruto and the supporters or the allies of Rigathi Gachagua. Secondly, to confuse the people of the mountain. Then come 2027, he emerges with the party. And then he goes for the presidency. First of all, people might see him, okay, this guy is good. First, he has performed in Kiaru. Second, he did not vote for Rigathi Gachagua's impeachment. Third, he did not support the Finance Bill 2024. Fifth, he has not abused Rigathi Gachagua in any way. So therefore, he's probably a good candidate for the Mount Kenya region come 2027. So if people perceive him from that perspective, he comes and campaigns within the mountain region. So William Ruto will be sure that the mountain region votes have been put at the right place. He's taking the mountain people to a direction that he wants, so that he can be able to eliminate those votes, because he knows very well a united mountain against William Ruto is dangerous. You know, Rigathi Gachagua is taking the mountain, is looking for coalitions. Now, Ndindi Nyoro will come as an independent person who does not want coalition, simply to have the votes put in one basket, and of course, put in a certain position where they cannot be able to jeopardize William Ruto's re-election. Also, we have to accept that Rigathi Gachagua is coming up with a party. He wants probably to take over the mountain region. And now, Ndindi Nyoro coming in is just coming as Rubia and Kenneth Matiba plans. Well, now he's coming up, and simply to come and campaign and divide the votes of Mount Kenya. If he gets the votes of Murang'a, perhaps of Kiambu, and then maybe Kirinyaga, and then Rigathi Gachagua takes those ones of Nyeri, they will have weakened Rigathi Gachagua, and as a result, we'll realize that William Ruto, the threat maybe by that time, he could have managed the threat of Mount Kenya votes, because the votes are divided. The people are confused. Who do I go to? Who do I vote for? However, I doubt whether Mount Kenya people are going to I'm going to just vote like that. They usually vote as a block. But the fact remains that that could be a possible plan for President William Ruto to divide the Mount Kenya votes. So as a result, Ndindi Nyoro could be a very serious mole under President William Ruto. However, Ndindi Nyoro has an option. Just one. To remain the member of parliament of where? Kiaru. Unless empowered by Rigathi Gachagua, Ndindi Nyoro cannot vie for presidency and succeed under Rigathi Gachagua, because Rigathi Gachagua will finish him. He will simply say you've been sent by President William Ruto, and he knows how to put it. And that is how Ndindi Nyoro will be seriously finished in the politics of Mount Kenya. As I heard someone say here, is that in Murang'a County, there have been leaders like Peter Kenneth who have been very okay, very sober, who worked very well. But because of their political miscalculations, they ended up now jobless. People said Ndindi Nyoro could be heading in the same direction if he's not careful. That's my take. I don't know what is yours. Please let me see in the comment section what you think.